The true story of Emperor Qin Shi Huang, China's first emperor and his Terracotta Army. Emperor Qin Shi Huang, 259 to 2110 BCE, was a figure of monumental ambition, both revered and reviled, who unified China for the first time in history and left behind one of the most astonishing archaeological discoveries, the Terracotta Army guarding his tomb. His life was marked by ruthless conquest, groundbreaking reforms, and an obsession with immortality, culminating in a burial complex that remains shrouded in mystery. Early life and rise to power. Born as a Yingzhengwen 259 BCE, he became the king of the Qin state at just 13 years old after his father's death. Initially, his rule was overseen by his mother and the influential chancellor Lu Buwei. But by Kan 238 BCE, he took full control, eliminating political rivals and consolidating his authority. The Qin state was considered semi-barbaric by other Chinese kingdoms, but it's a legalist philosophy, emphasizing strict laws, harsh punishments, and centralized control, made it a formidable military power. Between 230 and 221 BCE, Zheng launched a series of military campaigns, conquering the 6 rival warring states and unifying China under his rule. In 221 BCE, he proclaimed himself Qin Shi Huangdi, first sovereign emperor of Qin, a title he invented to signify his divine mandate. He abolished feudalism, replacing it with a centralized bureaucracy, and standardized weights, measures, currency, and even the axle widths of carts to improve trade and governance. The tyrant and the visionary. Qin Shi Huang was a paradox, both a brutal autocrat and a visionary reformer, and brutality and suppression. He ordered the unburning of Confucian texts and executed scholars who opposed his rule, fearing dissent would weaken his empire. Great projects. He initiated the precursor to the Great Wall, connecting existing fortifications to defend against northern nomads. His road network spanned over the 4,000 miles, facilitating rapid military movement and trade. Quest for immortality. Obsessed with eternal life, he sent expeditions to find the mythical islands of the immortals and consumed mercury-laced elixirs. Ironically, this may have contributed to his death at 49 years old. Naurius, the tomb and the Terracotta Army. Qin Shi Huang's most enduring legacy is his mausoleum, a sprawling necropolis designed to mirror his imperial capital, Xianyang. Construction began when he was just 13 and involved in 700,000 laborers over 38 years. The Underground Empire, Terracotta Army. Discovered in Bailan 1974. By farmers digging a well, the army consists of 8,000 Baodu's life-sized warriors, each with unique facial features along with horses and chariots. They were meant to protect him in the afterlife. Mercury rivers. Historical records describe rivers of liquid mercury simulating China's great waterways. Modern tests confirm abnormally high mercury levels. In the tomb mound, lending credibility to the legend. Booby traps. Sima Qian's records of the Grand Historian claim the tomb was rigged with crossbows bound to kill intruders. While unconfirmed, archaeologists remain cautious about excavation. Other wonders. The complex includes some bronze chariots, some stone armor and acrobat figurines, and even an underground zoo with sacrificed animals and bronze birds. Yiqiandong, death and legacy. Qin Shi Huang died suddenly in 210 BCE and during an inspection tour. His death was concealed by his advisors, who transported his decomposing body alongside salted fish to mask the smell. His weak successor, Qin Shi, could not maintain control, and the dynasty collapsed 4 years later, amid rebellions. Despite his tyranny, Qin Shi Huang's reforms, standardized writing, centralized governance, and infrastructure, laid the foundation for 2,000 years of imperial China. His tomb, still mostly unexcavated, remains one of archaeology's greatest mysteries, a testament to his unparalleled ambition. Crew, why hasn't the tomb been fully opened? Preservation concerns. Exposure could damage artifacts, as seen with the gone, fading paint in unearthed terracotta warriors. Safety risks. Potential to mercury poisoning, and fears of ancient traps deter full-scale excavation. Technological limitations. Scientists hope future non-invasive methods, like advanced imaging, will reveal the tomb's secrets without disturbing it. Here's a conclusion. Qin Shi Huang was a man of extremes, unifier and tyrant, innovator and despot. His Terracotta Army, meant to guard him for eternity, instead immortalized him as one of history's most fascinating rulers. His tomb, still sealed, holds the promise of untold treasures, and perhaps the final secrets of China's first emperor.